Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel, and we are going to be here doing the month of January. Now hopefully you guys have already watched the guidance for the whole of 2015, but I'm still going to be breaking down the different months. And January is governed by Archangel Gabriel, and he also oversees Aquarius and Cancer. So air and water in this particular instance. But this year I'm not going to be doing lots of different breakdowns of either fire signs, water signs, because to tell you the truth, it's just too much. It's just too much work. So I'm thinking, okay, the quicker the videos, then the more of them that I can make, and that's what you guys like anyway. So I'm still going to be doing some little card readings for you and going over what I feel is going to be happening, and also a message from Archangel Gabriel. So we've got January 2015, we've got Archangel Gabriel. Obviously this is overseeing Aquarius, being an air sign. He is known as, or he or she is known as, God is my strength. Works very, very closely with the moon, giving messages. Independence, the color is lavender or dark blue. And it's talking about your uniqueness and your independence, and Gabriel's very good at helping you to find that within yourself. Gabriel also helped me to create my website, go through all the technical stuff and do all the writing for things, and helps me all the time with inspiring me with new ideas and even communicating with you guys, because he's one of the angels of enunciation, communication, and speech, you know, so talking and, you know, sharing, I guess, is another word that you can use as well. So I will tell you a little bit more about him as well, but the gemstones that we can use to connect are obviously any of the purple or lavender type of stones, so lavender quartz or amethyst, for example, and I don't have any amethyst with me, but I do have a very large lavender quartz, which I'll show you. Okay, so this lavender quartz, it always stays in my lavender room. Archangel Gabriel always working with me, I guess. And these are not very expensive, not like what you might think, okay? So I keep this in my healing room, this is what I call my healing room. It's actually just my video room. I've got another room inside the house that I use for hypnosis therapy and stuff, but so you got your lavender crystals. You also might use a hematite. That's just your shiny one. Now I've got tons of crystals at my website as well, so if you want to get a bargain, just go to my website. I do a lot of handmade things too. Aquamarine is another one, so that's the greeny blue type of beryl. And lapis lazuli, which we know is the dark blue with the gold pyrite flecks in it. You can always just use clear quartz. Okay, so there's a clear quartz, like a crystal ball. And I've got tons of these on my website too. So the oils that you can use, like essential oils, because I love my essential oils, are orange and geranium, sandalwood, eucalyptus, and lavender. And you can find out where you can get some beautiful oils off of me down below as well. And the key points to the month of January are massive release, okay? Travel, fast action, but doing things easily, changing your inner pattern, and messages, obviously from Gabriel, messages and intuition heightened. The massive release is by you just letting go of all of those things that have led you to the point where you are today. And I just made, when I talked about my video, 2015 video, I was talking about storytelling and writing things out. And that is so, so important for each one of you. It really is a healing tool. It's also a way you can start to channel messages from the angels. Archangel Gabriel especially is going to be able to help you to get things out, you know, to speak, say what you need to say, no matter what anyone thinks about you. This massive release may come in an emotional purge where you're just crying, or you're really, really tired, or something like sometimes watching a movie and people are being abused in the movie or something triggers a lot of my own abuse in my own life, and I just like I have this massive release, not realizing how much it really was still affecting me to this day. So this is needed. Let it come up. If you need to cry, let it come up. If you haven't cried in ages, you need to do that. Let things come up and have this massive release. Travel as well, and a lot of you don't travel or don't go anywhere, and that may change in January. A lot of you that are always traveling will just need to be careful that you make sure you've got all your documents with you, and that you're just taking it easy and you're not stressing out if things are delayed, and you're just using that delay to your advantage by being able to have an extra cup of coffee or whatever it is that you want to do, or chill out somewhere for that little while longer. It's okay. You know, allow things to take place this year. There's still going to be that fast forward movement, but you'll ease into this. You know, it'll just be easier. God, 2014 was crazy, right? And we said that right from the beginning, being the year of the horse, it's just going to be galloping along, and you know, every now and then it's going to buck and carry on, and we're going to be thrown all over the place. We felt like our energy was totally just disjointed, and it starts to come back in, and we start to really get a focus on what's happening in our life. What else? Changing your inner pattern, all right? The way that you're thinking and the way that you're feeling about things. And as we've been talking over time, we've been doing that, all right? And it's really going to start to come, like you're really going to see how far you've come. And I can't express that enough. You are really going to start reaping the rewards. People are going to start noticing you. You know, you're going to start just really coming into your own and feeling so confident and good about yourself. Don't say, oh, that won't happen to me, or not. It's not going to be like that this year. This year runs on what you're thinking and feeling within yourself, and it just manifests much quicker. So be careful of that. You know, fear creates, so does love. Which one do you want? What do you want in your life? Do you want negative stuff in your life? Or bad experiences and crap going on? Or do you want to just have fun, woohoo, you know, excitement, happiness, joy, you know, peace, and, you know, stuff going on. It's fun. Of course we do. So the perspective on the inside of us needs to change. And of course we're going to be getting tons of messages. Our intuition is totally heightened when we're talking with Gabriel. So Gabriel is the one apparently in the Bible that gave the message to Mary that she was going to have Jesus, and also to Mary's cousin Elizabeth that she was going to have John the Baptist. And Elizabeth was actually quite old, you know, she was way past childbearing years, and she's having this baby. It's also the Quran, or in Islam, Gabriel is the one that gave the Quran to Muhammad. And I believe that over the ages, those who have listened to divine inspiration and the callings of their heart and soul and done what they really wanted to do have actually been listening and following the advice of Gabriel. I also felt that Joan of the Arc, you know, a lot of people say, oh, Joan of the Arc was working with Archangel Michael, but I feel Gabriel was working with her too. And many others along the way. So, writing, media, children as well, artistic pursuits, clear speech, advocacy for those that can't speak for themselves, strength, expression of dreams and opening of talents, especially prophetic dreams, are coming from Archangel Gabriel for the month. So be open to this. And there is a beautiful message from Gabriel that I'm going to talk about at the end. But I'm going to do a little tiny bit of a card reading. And I am thinking of which cards I want to do. I'll do random cards, okay? So 1, 2 or 3 again. Now what this will be is your special message for the month of January, and I'm going to use a mixture of all kinds of cards, so it really puts me on the spot because I may not know everything, but there's nothing to worry about because you will get the message that you need. All right, so, okay, so number 1, this is going to be an extra bonus message for you for the month. It doesn't matter what star sign you are, for the month of January, okay? Number 1. All right. La da 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 da. Okay, now you're working with Isis, which is also equally brilliant. Okay, talking about balancing career and home life, and Isis is very, very powerful, as we know, and she's helping you also to discover things about yourself. She's like Metatron in the fact that she can help you work on your past life issues as well. And also, if you've got someone like Isis guiding you, you're going to be interested in looking up a lot about initiations in Egyptian culture, history, talking about Egyptians, and you know, what gemstones they used, what rituals they performed, just interesting things. And Isis also helps all of us with the alchemy in our brain, working things out and clearing, like making everything fire how it should in our brain. She's very, very powerful with healing. If you've been sitting on your butt and thinking that you need to do 1,000 courses before you're qualified, she is telling you that you are qualified to start doing some healing, because you're working with intention, you're working with integrity. Those are the main things for healers that you need to have, okay? It's not about what's on a piece of paper, because as I often like to joke or say, did Jesus have qualifications? No, but people still went there because they knew what his intention was, okay? Same with you. Don't sit on your butt anymore. It's time to balance the career and your home life and the things that are fun to you and get moving in this healing direction, and also doing readings for other people, or just opening up yourself to possibilities, you know, saying, okay, I'm open to whatever's going to happen, okay? So for those of you that have got number 1, you're being kicked in the butt there now. You're being told it's time. Stop it. Stop procrastinating. All right? So those people that have got number 2, let's see if you get a little kick in the bottom as well. Number 2. Number 2. Oh boy, we're getting the spirit guides with us. Okay, we got the god, the Greek god Apollo, very, very strong sun god here. Focus on your strengths. What do you think he means when he says focus on your strengths? Perhaps you've been spending too much time focusing on what you perceive to be weaknesses. And Apollo is a very, very strong god that you can work with. And he is also very, very good at opening up your abilities. He's also very, very good, whoops, I'll put him down for a second. He's very, very good at helping you to come up with an exercise routine that you want to do, which helps clear your mind, all right? So a lot of people say they're stressed and they're fat and they're this and they're that, and you just need to get your body moving, but they think of that as difficult, like, oh, that's going to be so hard and it's going to take up so much time. If you work with Apollo, he's going to say, look, 5 minutes, that's all we need, just 5 minutes, we'll nut this out and we'll finish your exercise routine for the day. Just 5 minutes of intensity and it's done. And people can handle 5 minutes, right? So do it in baby steps. Focus on your strengths. Look how far you've come to where you are today. Look how far you've come, look where you are today. If you're wanting things to open up more inside of you, stop being afraid of it then. If you want your abilities to open, stop being afraid of what you might see or feel or hear or whatever. Understand that you can filter all of those things. You don't have to be shown dead people walking everywhere. I mean, that's ridiculous. Who wants to see that, right? So you say, I would like my abilities to open with the filter of love on it so that I only see what I need to see. Simple, it's done, okay? And you'll start seeing things that you can or that you need to see, or that are not going to upset you in any way. Focus upon your strengths, work with the sun, be outside a lot more. Don't forget to call on him. You don't forget to ask him to be there. It's a very, very powerful god. Apollo also works alongside with Artemis and of course all the Greek gods and goddesses are very, very, very powerful. Well, they all are, but you know, I really have an affinity with the Greek gods and the Egyptian gods and goddesses anyway, so it's funny how it comes out. And he's even got a beautiful ram, like a goat, like a sheep on him, and we're in the year of the sheep. So now, number 3. Okay, this is a special message for you for the month of January. All right, number 3. No matter what I do, you're going to get a spirit guide, ascended master. Number 3, ocean. Okay, what does ocean make you think of? Water, the ocean. Drink more water. Ocean is an African goddess of the water, and encourages, well, she does give a lot of blessings in waterways. She asks you to start placing, some crystals or rocks in waterways, in beaches, in lakes. Just take your own stuff, give your own little contribution. She also asks you to start blessing your water. You know, before you drink water, ask for Ocean to put a blessing in that, or just imagine that this is going to do so much for you. Like whatever's in this water is going to really start to cleanse your body in ways that you haven't felt before. You need to drink more water because you've been complaining about your skin, you've been complaining about the energy levels, you've been complaining about headaches, you've been feeling generally unwell. You're just totally dehydrated, right? Scull it, drink that water in bucket loads, and you'll just start feeling better, and you'll start thirsting for it. It helps your brain work properly, it helps you think clearly, it helps you get through the day, it gives you the energy. You don't need sugar, you don't need caffeine, you just need water. So she also helps you with telepathy, working with animals as well. She's sitting there with a beautiful leopard. She's asking you to see the beauty of who you are from the inside out. Let it shine out, and you know, don't be afraid of who you really are, because that will always hold you back. Fears are always going to hold you back. Love will always embrace you and help you to move forward. So ask yourself, which is it going to be? This is the month that you're making decisions that affect your entire life. You know, January, we all say, I want a new me, I want a new life, you know, new year, new life, all that kind of stuff. It's got to be that way all the time. And then you're always excited about what's going to be taking place. You're like, wow, I'm so excited. Woo, this is happening and this is happening. Awesome. Instead of, oh my God, you know, and I've been there. I know what you're going through. And water is really going to help you. So for number 1, you've got this balance. Get out there and do it and stop procrastinating. 2, you've got Apollo. Focus on your strengths. Don't look at all your weaknesses. Come on, let's move forward. And 3, drink more water to be more awake, more alert, more aware, feeling better, all of these things. So it's all about pushing us in a direction of newness and of hope and of having this direction and challenge and change, but being able to deal with it. All right. So the message, here we go. We're right up to the message already. From Gabriel, and I'll just move these out of the way. So the message from Gabriel for each one of us is, dear ones, blessings and light to each one of you. Your new year is always one of uncertainty for what lies ahead and wanting to know what your future holds. We angels come as the energy of peace and love and unconditional understanding to what each of you are going through. We ask only that you don't look too far into your future or make this a priority, because the here and now truly is what counts for you. What you choose to think and feel today shapes your tomorrow. As you choose to be open and accepting of messages from the divine, you will then be able to adjust yourself and your expectations for the future. If you ask and are accepting and open, you can receive insight, healing, and increased abilities while you sleep and dream. This month, most importantly, take it easy. Try not to take things so personally. Great change and abundance in all ways are available to all. Expectation of good changes your lives. With love and grace, Archangel Gabriel. There we go. There is the message for January, just absolutely perfect. And I really like that what you choose to think and feel today shapes your tomorrow. I think that's just fantastic. If we can live like that, then what are we worrying about? You know, we've got nothing to worry about. And as we are open and we think that we're deserving of things, we get messages that we need anyway. You know, one of the biggest messages I got for the year 2015 was opportunity. It's time. It's your opportunity time. And we can do this, you know, we can really, really change our life. And I'm so happy that each one of you are with me in this journey of manifestation and change and growth. And it's been fantastic. A lot of people say, oh, your first videos, from your first videos to now, you know, how you've changed in confidence. And the thing was, like, you know, I have felt that I've changed in confidence. I did have a lot of confidence back then as well, but I just didn't know how to be, I guess, strong within myself. In other words, I wanted to make videos in a certain length or a certain amount of time, and I felt that I needed to do them only in 5 or 7 minutes. So therefore you had a lot of ones that were in parts, you know, in different parts. So I was listening to what other people were saying a lot more back then. And I guess that's the difference now, is I don't really listen at all. I don't watch other people's things. Sometimes I do, but I don't sit there watching and thinking, now I'm going to do this. Otherwise I find myself too tainted, you know, too tarnished by what people expect or what I'm thinking that they expect. So being myself has made everything so much better and so much easier as well. And I hope that it encourages you to be yourself, you know, start making videos, start easy, start writing blogs, start writing down things that you're interested in and sharing with the world without caring. You know, you don't have to put a filter on yourself all the time. People are your friends and they either, you know, take what you are and who you are all the way, or they leave, and just as well perhaps in some cases. So I hope that I'm inspiring you guys to really be yourself. And, you know, if I can do this, and when you one day read my life story, you'll be like, I don't know how you're even alive. But if I can do that, then you can do anything, okay? And I will be right there cheering you on, saying, come on, you can do it. I would be so excited for people that are doing things, you know. And it just warms my heart so much. So I hope that you've enjoyed this month of January's guidance, and I hope that you've checked out my website and where I'm going to be this year. I'm going to be in Melbourne, I'm going to be in Sydney, I'm going to be in Hobart, where else? Queensland. I will be up in Queensland again, and perhaps scoot over to Perth another time, because I've got some beautiful people in Perth that I need to see. And I'm hoping to do USA, Canada, and all of that. So I'm just going to manifest all of that happening as well in my life, but taking it nice and easy so that I can do those things, which will be just marvelous. So I wish every single one of you the most beautiful, beautiful month of January. I hope this is your year. This is your year to get going with everything. Make it worthwhile. You can do anything that you want to do, and I'm going to be here with you every step of the way. And if you guys have got ideas for videos or what you want to learn about, even if you want me to create a course about something so that you can attend the course and learn or whatever, let me know. Let's keep engaged with things. Don't forget to see me over at Facebook. I post a lot of extra things over there. I am on Twitter and on Instagram as well, and so you'll see different pictures and things on those things, and away we go. So all my social media is at Divine Miracles, and anything that you need to know about me is in the links below. So thank you once again, and many, many blessings to each one of you, and lots of love, and it's goodbye for now. Bye everyone.